Thank you, Kelsey. And many of those in the parade were called in to testify as witnesses, not only to be questioned by the prosecution for what they saw, but to be questioned by Darrell Brooks himself. Laura Thein is a member of the Dancing Grannies, and she testified early on in the trial. She described the aftermath of the incident saying, quote, "I thought I was in a war." And Laura joins us now. Ms. Thein, thank you so much for joining us. I just imagine this entire process just must be so difficult for you. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. It's been a while now, and I've come to terms with everything. Of course, I miss my sisters because we are a sister group, and I do miss them terribly.
Well, the Dancing Grannies, they got back on the parade circuit on St. Patrick's Day in Milwaukee is what I was reading. So how has it been since this incident last year for the Dancing Grannies? How is that group doing, and how is it continuing after this tragedy?
Well, we were all kind of lost at first because you're kind of in a fog when something that traumatic happens. But we were bound and determined we were going to build the Dancing Grannies bigger and better than ever. And we did just that. And there's been many parades that we've been in, and it's just getting along beautifully.
Well, that is wonderful. It's wonderful that you all can overcome this tragedy. I wonder what it was like for you, though, having to go and testify in court, having to relive it, and then also having to face your now convicted attacker in court as he's asking you questions.
It was kind of like pulling the Band-Aid off the wound. It just opened everything back up again. So I think Ginny and Lee gave me the strength I needed, and I just went through it, and there was no problem.
Well, I'm glad you were able to do that because it helped you get justice, or at least what the court system says is justice. But I want to ask you personally and on behalf of the Dancing Grannies, there's a mandatory life sentence for this first-degree intentional homicide, of which he's been convicted of 6 counts. But what does justice mean to you, and what would justice be for the Dancing Grannies?
I believe it means we can put this behind us. Of course, we will never forget this ordeal, but we can put it behind us and go on and continue building the group and making it great. And that's what we've been doing so far. I am glad he will be behind bars. He should never be let out. And I think him playing with the court has gone on long enough. And I'm glad that it's over.
Well, Ms. Thein, thank you so much for your time today. I think I speak for Adrienne when I say we are sending you and your group love and support. We hope that this holiday season you all are back out there dancing and making folks happy.
Thank you very much.
I want to adopt her. I mean, she's the most precious grandmother and so composed and so strong. And speaking about her friends who were mercilessly killed, run over.
Just run down.
And speaking about justice, I just am, my heart goes out to you. My goodness.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay, well, coming up this morning, we continue our exclusive Cost of Crime in America series. Some communities seeing a major surge in violence. We're taking a look at how some are working together to stop the violence, the price tag, and the effectiveness next.
And the 2 men accused of stuffing their face.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.